Boy, y'all thinking stank, thinking stank. You're thinking stank. It stank. I just want to sing a song because you're thinking stank, man. It stinks, and you need to do a better job with what you allowed in your mind and what you allowed to come into your temple, come into your house. This is your house. This is your temple, man. You can't just let any and everything come into your house and take ownership of saying who you are and what you should be, man. Take ownership and be who you want to be. And do what you want to do and be who God called you to be, because his opinion is the only one that matters. Nobody else is. Change your programming, man. It's time to reprogram. But seriously, change that. Change that stinking thinking, man. That stuff reek, man. Change it. Change it, please. Please, bro, change it. Some people have literally gone their whole entire lives believing everything that their parents say. They literally believe their religion. They literally believe what their parents thought about them. They believe everything that everybody else think about them, and their thoughts and their opinions and their values is not theirs. It doesn't belong to them. It belongs to somebody else. So they've been taught what to believe and some of us, most of us have been taught the wrong things. Most of us has been taught something wrong. Like, this is what I'm trying to say. Everybody has flaws. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody on earth is perfect. So your parents, they made some type of mistake with you, some type of flaw. Your teachers, they made some type of mistake with you, some type of flaw. Your best friend even, they made some type of mistake with you, some type of flaw that scarred you, that it could have been a lie that they told about you. So it's all about reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your thinking. Change that stinking thinking into the right thinking, because stinking thinking leads to a stinking life. And you don't want to have a stinking life. You want to have a great life. I want you to have a positive life. I want you to have the best life ever. I want you to have everything that God has died for and created you to be. I want you to I want you to reach your fullest potential. And this is why I'm doing this video. This is why this YouTube channel is here. Welcome to Uplift with your boy, Sean Christopher Jenkins, aka Dr. J. Thank you for tuning in. Man, hit that like button. In the comment section, I need you guys to do me a favor. Write down what lie have you believed your whole entire life. I think, man, I'm so country. Y'all can see it now. I'm from Mount Juliet, Tennessee, man. That's a country place. Just me saying Mount Juliet, it's just, you can hear the countryness. Like, how I'm from Nashville. You can tell. You can tell.
Man, we are at 345 subscribers, man. I'm gonna say that again. 345 subscribers. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. When I tell you that I have many things in store for you guys in this channel, in YouTube, and the world, man, I ain't playing. This channel is about to be epic. It's gonna be something you ain't never seen before. I got so much stuff coming out, so much content. It's gonna be ridiculous, man. So if you haven't already at this moment, I am recommending that you subscribe to my channel. You turn on the post notification, because I'm telling you, man, you don't want to miss out on what God's about to do through this channel. And if you haven't already, what you can look forward to with my YouTube channel, that I will say, is my Instagram page. So check out my Instagram page and my Twitter page. You can add me on Snapchat as well. My username on all those channels is Trouble Don't Last. What a username, right? If you don't already know, I doubt you do, I'm starting different playlists with my channel so that whatever is your cup of tea, you can look it up with my channel. So, like, for example, I'm gonna be talking about Instagram posts that really touch my heart, that I like, and I posted on my page, that I want to elaborate on and do videos on and talk about, and actually make animations on eventually. So yeah, I want you guys to be looking forward to that playlist. But the playlist I'm talking about right now that I'm about to add to is I'm about to spit that fire. Man, I'm about to spit that fire right now, man. Are you ready for it? Because, boy, when I say I'm about to spit that fire, I mean I'm about to spit that fire.
Uh-oh, the fire's been lit. It's about to be lit. Because I'm about to spit that fire. It's lit in my mouth. If you ain't got that, I mean, come on. My mouth's lit. It's about to be on fire, bruh. I'm ready to go. Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Man, I had an interesting conversation with my girlfriend. I like you, baby. I like you. Anyways, the title of today's lesson is called Reprogramming Your Mind. We all been taught to believe certain things. And it's your due diligence as a grown adult, as a young adult, just living this life. You can do it as a kid. It's your due diligence to figure out what lies have you been taught, what lies have you believed, what lies have you just let absorbed into your spirit, and you just let it stay there. Because some of these lies have turned into insecurities about yourself. You believe certain things about you that aren't true. That's not true at all. And it's up to you to figure out what is the truth, who I am, what am I really, what is life entails, because we've been told certain lies. I want you to work with me for a bit. We've been told countless amount of lies all throughout our lives. As kids, we believe any and everything that anybody ever says. Like, Santa Claus is real. Santa Claus is coming to town. Woo! Yeah, presents. We believe all these different lies and that we're told as kids. Like, some of us were fat when we were younger, and we were so big for so long that, our whole entire lives we thought we were fat, and we actually 85 pounds as an adult now. We all bones as adults. And, but because we were told we were fat all of our lives, we always believe that. We all got insecurities. So that's another lesson I'm gonna do on another time and talk about. But I'm gonna cover that right now. Well, actually, all these things lead to insecurities. If we're being real, let's be real. Like, you've been told certain lies, and you've been told them for so long that you actually believe them, and you made that into your identity, and you let it define you, and you let that hold you back from being everything you were really created to be, and everything that you really are. Like, for example, for myself, I've always been told I was ugly. I've always been told that I'm not attractive. I've always been told I was ugly. Why? Because I was black. Because, I look like a monkey. Because I got a big nose. Because I'm dark skinned and, I'm pissed black. That's not attractive. And even the media and television and everything tells those type of lies about black people who look just like me. But long story short, I've always believed that lie about myself. I always thought I was ugly. I've always thought I was unattractive. I always thought that I would never get the girl. I always thought that, no girl would ever love me because of my look and the way that I am. Because black's not attractive. I literally wished I was white. Like, the white person I really wanted to be in life. So Tommy from Power Rangers, y'all remember him? Jason David Frank, man. I love that dude. I literally wanted to look like him when I was younger. I literally wanted long hair. And I wanted a ponytail. I wanted a ponytail. But look at me. Look at me. Does it look like I could pull off a ponytail? Does it look like I can have long hair? I would look too weird. Matter of fact, no, I'm dark skinned. I would be intimidating. I would scare people. Some of us got the most amazing parents in the world. I'm being completely honest. My parents are the best parents to ever exist. Let's just get that out the way. My parents are the best parents to ever exist. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But one thing I have learned is parents make mistakes. Parents aren't perfect. So that just tells me that they're not God. Nobody's God. Because we all make mistakes and we fail in some type of way. Even with this video, I probably have failed and made a mistake in something I said, and I didn't do it perfectly. I probably could have done it better. But again, I'm not perfect. But I'm going to use an example for you guys. So the title of today's lesson is Reprogramming Your Mind. So I remember I used to play football from my high school. I really played football since 7th grade all the way till the beginning of my junior year. And one of the things on my class ring, let me show you real quick, okay? All right, so this is my high school class ring, if you can see it, okay? Bear Pride, Mount Juliet High. That's what the MJ stands for. Then we got, this is so tacky, but hey, this is all I can do for you guys, okay? There's a bear right here, roar, Bear Pride. I want to do the sign for you guys like we be doing at school, when we're in high school, but I can't do it. Class of 2011, you saw it on the ring, baby, yeah. We used to do a little chant back when I was there, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, you got it, right? Then I got right here, this is the most important thing on my ring. Never quit. I got all the sports I did: basketball, football, track, Then, of course, inside the ring, it gets my full name, Sean Christopher Jenkins. Like, again, if you ain't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Sean Christopher Jenkins, here at Uplift. This your boy, a.k.a. Dr. J. What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's up? What's up? But it's funny, I just thought about this story just now, like, when I'm, because I'm talking to you. But the story is this. So, I used to play football. And anytime, I grew up in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, man. If you ever been in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, man, I used to call it God City. It's not. It's not. It's not. But I used to love it, and that's because, I had their type of thinking, their type of mentality. I've been reprogrammed since I went to Tennessee State University. So, like, again, you're a product of your environment. Whatever your environment believes, you tend to believe it. And it's up to you to do your due diligence to believe the truth about life. About life. Because if you go your whole entire life believing a lie, oh my gosh, you're living a lie. If you go, really, like, if you go your whole entire life without changing your thinking, without changing your mentality, without just coming after and correcting your thoughts and making sure that it's pure, it's holy, and it's what it should be. If you don't go around through life doing that, you're going to go around through life never reaching your purpose. You're going to go around through life believing lies about yourself. You're going to go around through life with the wrong type of thinking. I call it stinking thinking. Do you want to have stinking thinking? You know what? That should be my title. Stinking thinking. I think I'm gonna change the title of today's lesson to stinking thinking. Okay, so because I lived among white people, I obtained certain qualities, certain types of thinking. I was programmed to think a certain type of way. And this is with anybody, whatever community you're from, whatever you've been taught your whole life, whatever you've been accustomed to, whatever's been thrown in your face continually on a daily basis, you're a product of your environment. You're a product of what people thought in your city and where your hometown and where you grew up from. You have the same type of thinking. You have the same type of mentality. You've been programmed by your parents and by the church, by everybody to think some type of way. And nobody can disagree with that. Let's be completely honest, okay? Most people, everybody, has been programmed by the media, by technology, by social media, by our parents, by everybody. Everybody's trying to tell us what to believe, what to think, what to do, who you are. Everybody thinks that they know what life entails. But from the age of 12, I was in Mount Juliet, Tennessee. I was there for so long that, the same way the people I went to school with, the people I was with on a daily basis. I mean, think about it. You're at school for 8 hours a day. You telling me that's not going to do anything to what you how you process information, what you think, who you are. Man, that stuff really solidifies and determines who you're going to be. But anyways, that's another, you're a product of everything that's thrown in your direction. This is what I'm talking about, okay? So, like, because I lived in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, and because I've been with them for so long, anytime we went against an all-black team, man, everybody on my team, and I mean everybody, even the black people, because we went to Mount Juliet High School, we were with white people on a daily basis. We grew up with them. So their type of thinking, their way of living, everything that they did, we did too. Because of that, anytime we went against an all-black team, you want to know what we did? Boy, we were shaking in our shoes, shaking in our boots. Man, we were so terrified that we were going against black people. We were scared. Let's just say we didn't put our best foot forward. Let's just say we all got scared. And I can't say everybody, because it wasn't everybody. That's not true, because everybody's different. But most of them, and me, we all were intimidated. And what's funny is, I should have just looked at my skin color. I should have just looked at me and looked in the mirror and wow, like, I'm one of them. They bleed just like me. They talk just like me. Like, what am I scared for? It's like, seriously. But anyways, I had to change that type of thinking, man. And the way I changed it, and I didn't change it, God changed it for me. Because I'm just tell this too, man. Like, when I was in high school, my senior year of college. September 4th, 2010 is when the Lord changed my life. That's the day I met the Lord. That's the day I met Jesus. Just like Paul, when he met Jesus on the Damascus Road, and he was blinded and he couldn't see until he gave his life to Jesus. That's what happened to me. So, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that another time too. But let me keep on going. So I still remember. I kept on asking God when I got saved, what's your will for my life? What's my calling? What's my purpose? What have you called me to do? What is it you want me to do? Like, before I say anything else, one thing I will say to you, be careful what you ask God for, because you may get an answer you don't like, and this is what happened. I asked God, what school do you want me to go to? What college do you want me to go to? See, because I was saved, I knew eventually I figured out not too long ago, at least like 5 months after that, I figured out my calling is to preach. So once I figured that out, I just wanted to go to seminary. I just wanted to, go to college for preaching and just preach all my life. But God had different plans.
But like I was trying to say, I have 4 schools that I applied for. It was Vanderbilt University, Tennessee State University, Middle Tennessee State University, and then it was Memphis University. So, University of Memphis, whatever it's called. So, I didn't want to go to TSU. That was my plan F. And when I say F, I mean F like on the grading scale, like F for failure. Heck to the no. It was just a place that my parents went to. It was only 19 minutes away from my house, 25 minutes away from my house. But anyways, long story short, God told me to go there. I went there, and my whole programming, what I thought about black people, what I've been taught about black people, what people have said about black people, what the world thought about black people, what the media taught about black people, what the news talk about black people. I mean, what movies and television shows, what books say, what everybody think about black people. That's what I thought about black people. So how about I got into every single college I applied for, except for one. And this was the only college I wanted to go to. Why? Because it's a historically white college. A PWF. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, because I didn't go to a PWF. I went to HBCU, a historically black college. So I wanted to go to a historically white college, a PWF, whatever that means, because I wanted to be around white people. I preferred white people. I wanted to be around those type of people because I was comfortable with that. But God had different plans, man. He wanted me to be at Tennessee State University because He wanted to change my stinking thinking. Well, my stinking thinking. It's corny, but hey. But just so you can get a good grasp of how I was back in high school, when I was a kid. One of the things I literally believed and thought in my head, man, like, I can't harp enough and just convey to you enough just how scared I was of black people. Like, and I just thought they were niggers, 1. 2, I thought they were the scum of the earth. 3, I was racist against black people. 4, I looked down upon that skin color and that tone, and I didn't ever think to look in the mirror. But then when God told me to go to Tennessee State University, oh my gosh. TSU, man.
But when God told me to go to Tennessee State University, it's not even no words to describe how much anger I had. So how much I didn't like that plan. I wanted something else.
So I guess I gotta finish the rest of the video in this room because I was on my phone. My iPhone has reached the capacity of storage memory. I hate when iPhone does that. They just want to charge you more money to, get more storage. Man, come on, just work with us, okay? Work with us, Team iPhone. Come on, man. Come on. So the whole point of this video is saying that we need to fight. We need to fight for what we believe in. And when I say that, I mean that we need to combat and really make certain that whatever we're believing is the right thing, because believing the wrong thing can cost you everything. believing the right thing can set you up in places you never could have dreamed of. So it's all about reprogramming your mind. So believing lies and believing stuff about yourself that isn't true, believing things that people have said about you that isn't true, believing just letting people dictate what you believe is sad. It's a flaw. You shouldn't do that. So, but going to Tennessee State University, it changed my thinking. It reprogrammed my mind into getting both sides of the equation. What it means to be black and what it means to be white. What it means to get, because let's be honest. Black people are raised differently than white people. White people are raised differently than black people. Hispanic people are raised differently than black people and white people. Everybody's raised differently. We all came from different cultures, different backgrounds. We weren't raised the same way. We do not have the same type of thinking. So whatever stinking thinking you have been programmed to believe, I recommend that you combat that. But please write down in the comment section, what lie have you believed your whole entire life? What lie have you been told your whole entire life that you took and ran with? And this is the whole point of what I'm talking about, man. Like, I used to run track. I ran track back in college. Man, let me get my class ring. Here goes my high school class ring. This is my college class ring. If you want to know, I'm going to show you guys this too. So this is my college ring. As you can see right there, I ran track in college. Bam. See that? Look at it. I don't know why I'm making that noise, but hey. So, went to Tennessee State University, like I said, graduated class of 2016, May 2016 when I graduated. Here goes our emblem, whatever you want to call it, school emblem, 2016. It was founded in 1912. Yeah, there you go. It says Tennessee State University, where the track symbol is too, right there. Can you see it? Yeah, look good, don't it? Then I majored in computer science right there. BS, undergrad. What's up? Yeah, so when I ran track back in college and high school, there's an event called the relay. So the relay could be, it could be it's 4 people participating in an event to win an event in whatever race you throw at them. So if I'm being honest with you, man, the only event I did in track, the only event I was good at, the only event I got medals in was the high jump. That's the only event I ever had to do. So I got mad respect for anybody who does the 400 meters, and especially somebody who does the 400 meter hurdles. Because when you do the 400 meters, boy, your glutes are through. Your glutes, man. These. Right here. You're through. But anyway, so you got the 4x1, 4x2, 4x4. So all these relays, you gotta work with your even 4x8. I forgot about the 4x8. But anyways, you got all these teams rallying together, getting 4 of the best runners together to run this race, to win this race. And so for us, man, there's a relay in our life that's going on, man, and the baton's been passed to you. And you need to take the baton and you need to run with it. So what has been passed down to you? What has been dished out to you, man? Let me get my thing out. Let me get my baton. This is my baton right now. I'm passing you the baton, man. So what lies have you been told? What have you been taught? What have you been programmed to believe? What have you been thinking about yourself, your life, your calling, your purpose, what thinking have you been believing? And if it isn't a positive thinking and you've been running with the wrong baton, you need to put down that baton and end the race. And you need to pick up another baton and you need to run a different race. You need to run the race that God's called you to run. You need to run the race that God has ordained and called you to be in, not in the race that your dad called you to be in, not the race your mom called you to be in, not the race your best friend told you to be in, not your race that the bully told you to run. You need to run the race that you want to run and that God called you to run. Because if you're a true child of God, you want to do what God wants you to do. You don't want to do what you want to do. You want to do what God called you to do. So what lies have you believed? And what have you been running with? Please write it down in the comments section, man. I really want to know. Let's help out each other, man. And I've been telling you, man, the lie I've been believing my whole entire life is that I'm a nigger, and I ain't going to amount to anything. The lie that I believe my whole entire life is that I'm black and nobody's going to like me because I'm dark skinned with a big nose and I'm ugly. That's the lie I believe. Now look at me. Now look at me. I don't believe that lie no more. I chose to run a different race. I chose to run the race that God told me to be. God said that I'm holy, I'm righteous, I'm a royal priesthood, I'm ordained, I'm anointed in Galatians 3:28, like I told y'all before in the white man's religion video. If you haven't seen the white man's religion video, please tune in and see it. But like I told you in that video, there's neither Jew nor Gentile, male nor female, black nor white, fat nor skinny, pretty nor attractive, for we are all one in the body of Christ. We're all one in the body of Christ. There ain't no black, there ain't no white, there ain't no Hispanic, there ain't no Asian. There's no race. Race was made by man. It was used to divide us. It was used to conquer us and our thinking, to help divide us, to help bring division, which is all Satan. Satan wants to divide us, so we don't unite with one another, to work with each other, and to accomplish wonders that God called us to be. Like, imagine if we, as a human race, would just come together, work together, do things together, no matter what, all together. Imagine if we did that, how beautiful this life would be. So, man, what lies have you believed your whole entire life? What type of thinking, what type of stinking thinking do you need to reprogram in your mind? And I urge you today. So I just recommend that you go to God's word. You go to God today. You figure out what God said about you, because God told me I was fearfully and wonderfully made. God told me He formed me in my mother's womb. God told me that I am righteous, I am holy, I am set apart, I am somebody. Can I get an amen? So because God said that about me, it doesn't matter what man think about me. It doesn't matter what man says about me. It doesn't matter what my mama said, what daddy said, my best friend said. It doesn't matter what anybody else say on earth. All that matters is what God says about me. So change your thinking. Change what you've been programmed to believe, because you are perfectly and wonderfully made. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God didn't make no mistakes. So if you don't like something about yourself, change it. It's okay. You can change it. You have the authority over your life to do what you want to do with your life. Don't give nobody else that power. Don't let them dictate, what you should believe. If you believe that lie your whole entire life, it's up to you. It's your life. Nobody cares about your life like you do. Nobody's going to do anything for your life because they got their own life. And even the people who want to do something to help you out, they got their own life to live. They care about their life more than yours. So in saying that, it's your life. You need to take action. You need to take control. Take responsibility for your life. Take responsibility for what you've been thinking. Because here goes a quote that's really powerful. And I want you to always remember this. Watch your thoughts, because they dictate your action. Your action. Watch your action, because it dictates your habits, what you do on a daily basis. So the lies you've been believing, the lies you've been thinking, what you've been programmed to believe. If you don't like what you've been programmed to believe, you've been telling yourself lies. I'm fat, I'm ugly, man, and you my size. You my size, bro. You my size. But you think you fat. You think you ugly, but you look like me, man. You look like me, man. You look good, bro. You look good. But anyways, watch your habits. I'll move on to the next thing. Watch your habits, for they dictate your... What was it? Watch your habits, for they dictate your character. Then watch your character, man, because it dictates your destiny. Some of y'all aren't living your destiny. Some of y'all are nowhere near your destiny. And your destiny is your full potential, what God created you to do. Write down in the comment section, are you doing what God's called you to do? Are you living the life that God wants you to live? It's a yes or no question. And if the answer is no, if the answer is yes, I want to know. Explain. Why? Why aren't you living, how God called you to live? What's holding you back? And what do you need to do to take steps forward? I want to pray for you. And if you have reached your full potential, you are where God's called you to be, man, still tell me in the comment section so I can pray for you, man. I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to eat beat. Everybody. And if you're living like an Eeyore, going back to character, man, come on, man. An Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, you know what I'm talking about. Always moping around through life. Oh, woe is me. Oh, I'm so sad. Like, they call me ugly, so I'm ugly, man. Living a defeated life, man. You are called to be more than a conqueror. Man, you are called to conquer, accomplish wonders, man. A verse I just did with my life group. It's going to be on my YouTube channel. You need to check it out, man. That video was fire. I did a lesson on Psalms 23:5. So Psalms 23, man. What was the title of the lesson? Let me look it up real quick. The title of the lesson was Dinner is About to Be Served, man. God has prepared a table before you. The table is your life, man. Let me read the verse first. It's Psalms 23:5, man. I got to memorize, man. When I was 5 years old or 6 years old, when I was at vacation Bible camp at Priest Lake Church, it's called Priest Lake Bible Camp. I don't remember what the church was, but it was in Nashville, Tennessee, man. I think in like Lighthouse, Tennessee, somewhere around there. But either way it goes, man, Psalms 23:5 says, man, the Lord has prepared a table before you, and He prepared a table before you in the presence of your enemies, man. In the presence of your enemies, man. So what obstacles have you faced? What opposition are you facing? Man, God has ordained and called you to face the opposition that you are facing right now. He has called the enemies in your life to be in your face and to be at your table. Your table's your life. And it's up to you to defeat those enemies. And you don't have to do it on your own strength. You don't have to do it on your own accord. You don't have to do it in your own power because you can't. You need God. Psalm 4 verse 13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, man. Christ has given you strength. He has given you the power. He has given you authority, and you are supposed to move mountains, man. You are supposed to accomplish wonders, man. You are called to defeat those enemies. Just like David defeated Goliath, man. Goliath was way bigger than him, man. The odds weren't in his favor. He was supposed to lose, but look at him, man. Look, we're still talking about him today, 2,000 years later. Man, actually, like 4,000 years later. But the way it goes, man, you were called to be a conqueror, man. You were called to accomplish wonders. So, man, God has placed the enemies in your life. God has prepared a table before you in the presence of your enemies. He anoints your head with oil. Your cup runneth over, man. So you should be receiving countless victories, man. God has ordained you and anointed you with oil. And that oil keeps the fire burning. It keeps your fire lit. It keeps you going. It gives you what you need, just like oil does for fire. You know, you put oil on a candle lamp and the oil keeps the fire going. That's what God's giving you. He anoints your head with oil. He anoints your mind with oil. So, man, if you ain't getting the oil, if you got stinking thinking, you need to go to the Word of God. You need to go to God and figure out what God says who you are, what God says about your life, what God wants to do with your life. Don't go to the world. Don't go to TV. Don't go to nobody else on earth. Go to God. That's why you got stinking thinking, because you ain't been going to God, man. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. Completely. But if you've been having stinking thinking, man, let us know in the comment section, man. Please comment. I want to pray for you, man. I want to be there for you, man. Share this video to anybody you know that has stinking thinking, who've been going through life, man, all defeated, ain't been accomplishing no wonders, ain't been overcoming any of their obstacles. They just going through life, moping around, man. You need motivation, man. You're not motivated unless you do. And God has called you to be a doer of the word, not just a hearer. So it's time for you to change your thinking, because it all starts in the mind. There's power in your mind. And if you don't have authority over your mind, man, take authority, take action, take responsibility for what's in your head. It's your mind. Ain't nobody else controls your mind. You do. You do. So it's up to you to get the type of mindset to love who you are, and love what God's doing in your life, and love who God made you to be, because God has placed that enemy in your life. That insecurity you have, that programming you've been thinking, God's placed it in your life, and it's up to you to give it to the Lord, man. Cast your burden to the Lord, and He will sustain you, man. Psalms 55:22, man. And then Matthew 11, verse, I think it was 11, 27 through 30, man. Jesus said, come unto me, all ye are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest, for my yoke is easy. My yoke is easy. Oh, I'm burdened. Excuse me. And my burden is light. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. Man, you go to Jesus, man. You let Him transform and renew your mind. Change your stinking thinking. Reprogram it, man, because you're not fat, man. You're not ugly, son. You look good. You look good. You're not stupid. If you were stupid, you wouldn't be looking at this YouTube video. You wouldn't have made it to this channel. You wouldn't be subscribed. Man, come on. Change that stinking thinking, man. Reprogram your mind. Take responsibility. Take ownership. Let's go. Man, if you like this video, please like it. If you know that this could bless somebody else, man. I need you guys to please start sharing these videos. I can't grow this channel by myself. It's impossible. It will not happen. It takes a community, guys. It takes a village. And man, the goal of this channel is to make a world a better place. Help me to make the world a better place, please. Work with me, guys. I need your help. Share this video, comment, like. Let me know how you feel about this video. If you want, let me know what else you want me to talk about in the comment section. Write down what you want me to talk about for future videos, man. Cause we about to tear it up, man. I'm telling you, there's so much stuff coming out, so much content. I'm not gonna be just talking about one thing. I'm going in all different areas, baby. Just like I do with my Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Snap. So, man, if you have any of those platforms, man, add me. I'm gonna add you back. But quick thing, man, on my Instagram, they banned me from following anybody for a while, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna follow you back. I got you, man. I'm gonna follow you back, man. You got me, bruh. You got my support. You got it. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. If you watched the whole video, bro, sister, thank you so much, man. I need it. I need it. Watch every video I put all the way through, man. The only way to grow a channel is for there to be a lot of views on each video. So please share the videos, man. I need 1,000 views for this video. And if I get more than that, man, that's great. That's great, man. So thanks so much for tuning in again to Uplift Past Crossroads. This is Uplift with your boy, Sean Christopher Jenkins. You have a great one, guys. Till next time.